Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Studio. And we're back for some sort of by some more. Try to check it out for more rooms like this. This is going to get a little bit for around here, and it says here that we're checking out the rooms in the Insanity Winter Drop Comic Studio. This could be for some sort of a winter drop like this. This is actually going to be rooms in the Insanity Winter Drop for probably like this. And I'm not going to be pretty sure that we're going to be checking out from anything as well. And yes, the scary monsters that we're might going to be seeing this after some sort of a winter drop like this, and wouldn't going to be for around here, that isn't going to be for such as this as well. And because, as you can see, that I just scheduled around here, but sometimes the winter is over, but I could not be able to do this because of this video was recorded in the first days of Christmas, and I'm going to be trying to making something else, or not. So, the first time that we're going to be reviewing for some characters and the Insanity as well, and could be for around here as the logos as well. The rooms in the Insanity Comic Studio wasn't going to be for around here from this thing as well. These are the titles, could be for only one thing as well, since established like these things could be for around here. Rooms in the Insanity could be from doors. So, the variants could be for the A sections as the Ritty, and the B variants, but I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for some sort of the red variants, red international varianties, red entities, variant entities, or some sort of for some kind of for the red international variant entities. Could be for some sort of like to review or some sort of I'm not gonna be taking a little bit of long time as well, so it won't be gonna be taking too much. There must be B variants, the C sections, the warrants for entities, MISC entities, the A variants, the AA variants, the maintainer or the maintainer to-do list, the in-game entities, and the RITI version before studio release. And the next one could be the April Fools, Rebuild, Admin Exclusive, Other Goobers, Memes, Hand, Maintainers, Mods Difficulties, Ritty Plus, and Extras and more. So, we finally have the A sections, could be for some sort of monsters like anywheres as well. The F sections could be for even more monsters like here. The I section could be for the blue scary like themselves as the Nightmare Core. The N sections is also the Nightmare Core, could be for some sort of jump scares. The T sections are the more scary like those things as well. And the S section wasn't gonna be scary at all, unlike Danganronpa as well, or the Danganronpa for some kind of other kinds of things as well. The B variants could be actually for such as one thing. Let's wait to load. And this is the B variants. Other kinds of monsters like the variants is some sort of the monsters like these. The C variants isn't going to be for such as well, like the scariest monsters of all times as well, not the Christmas versions like this. Rooms in the Insanity is owned by B, the customer's studio there. Credits, and one of their members like them for something, the connections for the redesigns like things as well, for everybody as well to be showing off for anybody as well. And the warners for the entities, but I'm not very sure because due to the inappropriate things have just completely removed a lot of times as well. Many more removed and scrapped things, and nothing is absolutely going to be finished like anything like this as well. We turn on some spoilers on, and we just try to find like this or the Insanity like those monsters as well. So, the MISC entities was actually going to be for one thing as well. So please reveal that we're going to be trying to do for its one thing as well. And there it is. It reveals very slowly, but I'm not gonna be very sure it it's going to be crashing for a little bit of a moment. And once the misc entity is revealed, it does absolutely crash to like themselves. Something is absolutely failed to load. That must be Happy Man and the Be Happy Man, Joy Man, the Glee, Tail Man, Scared Man, Short Man, Big Man, Joy Fun Man, and Lily. Like any more of those, some sort of the Happy Man as well. Because I'm sure this isn't absolutely that I just try to be similar at these things as well. The A plus variants could be for 5 as the A plus 0, A plus 9, A plus 20, A plus 47, and A plus 60 could be for some sort of monster evolution. So, looks like for the AA variants could be for around AA0, the AA9, the AA20, the AA45, the AA60, and the AA200. It reveals slowly, but it absolutely crashes a lot harder. And it's going to be very less as well. So the maintainer to-do list was absolutely nothing. So once it reveals, it's absolutely pretty unfinished for an unknown thing. The more in the in-game entities was some kind of face of monsters. Could be for absolutely going to scare you a lot. Sometimes this is absolutely pretty worse and the RT version before the release. So we're gonna be looking around for some sort of characters. These are the origin faces for some kind of monsters that it made up a little bit as well. So this is going to be an age of 18 versions. Like their faces and extremely scary whatsoever. I wonder that the YouTube that age restricted me for this video as well. And next up we got April Fools. Could be for a lot more dangerous and scary. This is completely dangerous as well. And I couldn't believe this isn't going to be believed. I believe that some sort of an April Fool's characters like them as well could be for like the Insanity monsters and some sprunky characters like these. The Rebelled characters could be for extremely more scary that I never felt that isn't going to be such for you. Including this one, like the new person. I wonder it turns into a monster like this. And probably like the Pella version. Admin and exclusives could be for around here for turning into some kind of monsters. Including like the Gotta Go Sweep and the Patrick Star. It could be like this. I'm not sure. This isn't going to be for such as a little bit real as well. So these images are completely still loading, and it looks like for some sort of monsters could be even more terrifying as hell. So there must be other goobers removed and scrapped entities, including for the original faces, like everybody as well for some sort of the original faces. And the upcoming entities could be the A1000. The A1000 isn't going to be such as anything for real, and I won't be going to be trying to check it out as well. The memes, of course, could be for some sort of an unknown, for an unfunny memes. This could be for the scariest memes like this, but not actually like memes for around for here. The memes could be for the images, not for the PNG images like this. So even for mods and difficulties, and for some sort of like anywhere for that we're going to be trying to do, I guess we'll be waiting for a lot of times to be for so. And once it finally loads, it was pretty offensive though, but I'm not gonna be pretty sure that we're going to be doing this next. As anyways, because absolutely looking for some memes like sprites, like anywhere it goes, and probably we got some sort of piggies like these. The hands could be for some sort of harassing everybody as well. And the maintainers could be for around like for the user creator names as well. Because sometimes these are the rooms creators from Comic Studio users like themselves, or the Comic Studio creators like these, or anybody as well from probably that I just try to do, or not doing like anyways as well. Mods and difficulties could be like extremely dangerous for something as well. And it's even more scarier than ever that I never expected. Like this. The RITI could be for the adventure continues like themselves, could be the O sections, and probably this is absolutely even more scarier than I never expected. And it's even for many more characters like themselves. It's going to be loading for somewhere as well. And I cannot believe it, it crashed. And finally, some extras and more could be from here is the proof. Like the O sections could be not actually revealing as well. The W sections isn't going to be revealed some sort of like this. The X sections could be for more scarier than I never completely before. The Y sections is nothing. The B variants are also nothing as well. Oh my gosh. It was absolutely... We're completely disconnected as well. Oh my gosh. This is a lot that I just feel bad, a lot of those things as well. Even this is absolutely for the O1 sprites. Even for like any kinds of names. We're unable to be revealing like anything as well. And especially like their monsters as well. And the extras is always nothing. And it finally reveals right now. And it won't be going to be for around here like the pixelated things as well. And it does even more scarier than ever. Then you absolutely witness the fears of those absolutely like the monsters could kill yourselves into your mind. I'm not very sure. That isn't going to be pretty real as well. It's gonna be on in your head as well. In the X sections, it's a lot more scarier than unusual. And finally, for some Y sections, could be for some sort of an evil monster as well. And turn something even to extremely monster as well. And finally, the B variants could be something as well. As of the BO90, the BW200, the BW200, and the BX20 was absolutely even more scary. The extras and more could be some sort of, for the proof, like other kinds of, like teasers, isn't going to be pretty such as a little bit real. Or even static as well, and nothing is going to be real as well. And that should be all the characters as well. And some kind of items could be for the items you can get in the game, could be for the flashlight, gummy flashlight, the batteries, the cruflix, the bandage, and the medikit. And that must be for some sort of... the crushy fix could be for around here, or there's some sort of Christ like these. And probably it's going to be eliminated. The only thing is going to be eliminate the rooms is using this weapon. And I cannot believe more weapons could be for around swords or some kind of weapons, bombs, teas, books, mask, hammers, barrels, and even cars for around here. So it features cars from around like this, like the Honda Accord or Civic or any other kinds of vehicles, like for the Camaro or even kinds of Porsches, more BMW i8s, and even Mercedes for the E-Class like themselves, like drive to the Ritzy City as well, or just like the Porsche Panamera, like those things as well, or even the car like the Lamborghini Aventador Golden Edition. And finally, for some other kinds of things, could be some tables and furnitures, or even for some kind of the locker rooms, like even kinds of things as well. There are no sprites everywhere for something like, cannot believe that tried to do so. There are no other kinds of the effects everywhere in this selections, except for some sort of like these in the backgrounds. But I'm not very sure. There must be for the selections, could be from anywhere as well. This is gonna be totally dangerous as well, like the April Fools, like other kinds of the backgrounds as well. Isn't gonna be pretty possible as well, that I just probably going to be trying to say. that will be the end of this video for so long. And the part 2 is going to be coming up next, and it won't be pretty possible that I just never expected as well. So, if you'd like for try to check it out of this comic studio, be sure that you have to be at the age of 18, and I'll be see you in the next part that I just try to add for something kind of else as well. And that is all the characters and sprites except for the images, like probably as well for something as well. For all of the characters like themselves, and you have to be at the age of 18, but be sure there is a warning into the description, and it won't be gonna be possible before you're going to be checking out this comic studio, and especially the recommendation could be for around here in the main website to browse some comics expected here for some ad pop-ups. And thanks for watching for around here in this video, and I'll be see you in another video as well by saying for a little bit for one closer to be cheers out. And I'll be talking to you, mini lads and comic studio users, all later.